Hey everyone, it's your girl here, and I am so excited about today's video. We're talking about top 10 to go in one of my all-time favorite cities, London. Planning a trip to London? Or just dreaming of hopping across the pond? Either way, get ready for some serious travel inspo. From the iconic red phone booths to those adorable street markets, London has this incredible charm that just draws you in. So get comfy, grab your favorite drink, a cup of tea perhaps, and let's dive into the top 10 places you absolutely have to visit in London. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more travel adventures. First up, we have to start with an absolute classic Big Ben, or should I say Elizabeth Tower. It's so easy to get caught up in calling it Big Ben. I've done it a million times. But did you know that Big Ben is actually the nickname for the massive bell inside the tower? Standing tall on the banks of the River Thames, this iconic landmark is like something out of a fairy tale. The intricate details, that gorgeous clock face, it's even more stunning in person, I promise. And right next door, you've got the Houses of Parliament, another architectural masterpiece. This is where all the big political stuff goes down. My top tip: try to see Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament lit up at night. It's absolutely breathtaking. Next, we're off to Buckingham Palace, the official residence of the Queen. Well, not full-time anymore, but still, it's the place to be for a glimpse into the world of royalty. Picture this, those massive gates, the iconic balcony where the royal family makes their appearances, and of course the chance to spot a royal guard in their iconic red uniforms and those big, fluffy hats. Now, if you're visiting during the summer months, you have to see the changing of the guards ceremony. Just be prepared for some crowds, okay? Get there early to snag a good spot. And who knows, you might even catch a glimpse of the Queen herself. Okay, maybe not, but it's fun to dream, right? Okay, history buffs, this one's for you. The Tower of London is steeped in centuries of history, both regal and a tad bit spooky. I mean, we're talking kings, queens, executions, the crown jewels. It's got it all. Walking through those ancient walls is like taking a step back in time. You can almost hear the echoes of all those who walked these grounds before you. Did I mention they used to keep a zoo here? Lions, a polar bear, so random. And speaking of treasures, you absolutely cannot miss the crown jewels exhibit. The sparkle is unreal. Crowns, scepters, diamonds the size of your fist. It's enough to make anyone feel like royalty. Oh, and don't forget to say hello to the beefeaters. Those are the guards, in case you didn't know. Chapter 4. The British Museum, a world of wonders, calling all museum lovers. The British Museum is an absolute must-visit. Seriously, you could spend days here and still not see everything. From Egyptian mummies to ancient Greek sculptures, it's like a crash course in world history. One of my favorite things about the British Museum is that it's absolutely huge. You wander from room to room, each one filled with incredible artifacts from all over the globe. It's a little overwhelming in the best way possible. Oh, and did I mention it's completely free to enter? You can't beat that. Just be sure to grab a map because trust me, you'll get lost, but in a good way. I could spend hours getting lost in the ancient Egyptian exhibit, but honestly, every corner of this museum is filled with fascinating treasures. Chapter 5. Camden Market Quirky Finds and Street Food Heaven. Alright, let's switch gears and head to one of my absolute favourite spots in London, Camden Market. If you're looking for something unique, quirky and full of personality, Camden is the place to be. Imagine vintage clothes, funky jewellery, handmade crafts, street food from all over the world. It's a sensory overload in the best way possible, and while you're there, be sure to check out the Amy Winehouse statue. She was a Camden local, and her spirit definitely lives on in this vibrant neighbourhood. Oh, and don't even get me started on the street food. From giant pretzels to vegan burritos to the best falafel you'll ever have, Camden Market is a foodie's paradise. Chapter 6. Hyde Park and Kensington Gardens. Escape the city. Need a break from the hustle and bustle? Hyde Park and Kensington Gardens are the perfect places to escape the city without actually leaving the city. It's hard to believe that such a tranquil oasis exists right in the heart of London. Take a stroll along the Serpentine Lake, rent a paddle boat, have a picnic under a tree. It's the perfect place to relax and recharge. And keep an eye out for the resident parrots. They love a good peanut snack. If you're feeling active, Hyde Park is also a great place for a jog or a bike ride. They even have those cute little blue bikes you can rent all over the city. And just next door, you'll find Kensington Gardens, home to Kensington Palace, where Will and Kate live. It's a bit more formal than Hyde Park, but equally beautiful. Get ready for a day of shopping, entertainment, and maybe even a little bit of magic in Covent Garden. This vibrant area is known for its street performers, cute boutiques, and that gorgeous covered market. Start your day by wandering through the market, where you'll find everything from handmade jewelry to quirky homeware to delicious treats. The fudge is a must-try, and if you're lucky, you might catch one of the many talented street performers who call Covent Garden home. Afterward, pop into one of the many adorable cafes for a coffee or afternoon tea, and if you're feeling fancy, book tickets for a show at the Royal Opera House. Oh, and don't forget to explore Neal's Yard. It's this hidden little courtyard tucked away behind the market, and it's bursting with colourful buildings and cute shops. Ready for the best views in London? Then hop on the London Eye. This giant Ferris wheel offers panoramic views of the entire city, and it's an experience you won't forget. As you slowly rotate up, you'll be able to spot all the iconic landmarks we've already talked about. Big Ben, Buckingham Palace, the Shard, it's incredible. And on a clear day, you can see for miles. Now, the London Eye is definitely a popular attraction, so my top tip is to book your tickets online in advance, especially if you're short on time. Trust me, the view from the top is worth every penny. Prepare to be amazed by the sheer grandeur of St. Paul's Cathedral. This iconic cathedral is one of the most breathtaking buildings in London, and it's steeped in history. Step inside and you'll be greeted by soaring ceilings, intricate mosaics, and a sense of peace and tranquility. It's hard not to feel a little bit spiritual in a place like this, even if you're not religious. Make sure you climb up to the Whispering Gallery, where you can whisper something against the wall and the sound will travel all the way around the dome. It's so cool. And if you're feeling brave, you can even climb all the way to the top of the dome for even more incredible views of London. Just be warned, it's a lot of stairs. For our final stop, we're heading to Notting Hill, one of the most charming and Instagrammable neighbourhoods in London. This colourful neighbourhood is a mix of cute boutiques, antique shops, and of course, that famous market on Portobello Road. Speaking of Portobello Road Market, this is a must-visit for any bargain hunters or vintage lovers. You'll find everything from antique furniture to vintage clothes to quirky souvenirs. Just be prepared to haggle. And of course, no trip to Notting Hill would be complete without recreating that iconic scene from the movie Notting Hill. You know the one. Hugh Grant and Julia Roberts, that blue door. It's a classic. Oh, and if you're a foodie, be sure to check out the food stalls at the market. They've got everything from fresh pastries to gourmet burgers to delicious international cuisine. And there you have it, my loves. Those are my top 10 must-visit places in London. From iconic landmarks to hidden gems, this city has something for everyone. I hope this video has inspired you to book that trip to London you've been dreaming of. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these places would you visit first? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more travel adventures. Until next time, happy travels.